back when I was a kid, when you thought of Congress, you thought boring. I mean, there were a bunch of old white guys that sat around and talked about, kind of boring, dry stuff. Again, there wasn't much to it. There was definitely not a reason back when I was, a younger man to sit there and watch it. But now it's pretty much, the Jerry Springer show of present day. And I'm going to show you guys a clip of an argument that erupted between Marjorie Taylor Greene out of Georgia and Jasmine Crockett out of Texas. What happened? They're discussing Joe Biden and the special counsel that deemed him not mentally fit to stand trial. And again, if he's not able to stand trial, or at least the council thinks so, how is he able to lead the country? And again, that's a question I think a lot of people have. But anyways, that's the backstory. That's what's happening here, and that's what they are discussing. And Marjorie Taylor Greene gives Jasmine Crockett kind of a smart remark. Watch this.
I don't think you know what you're here for.
Well, you the one talking about.
I think your fake eyelashes are messing up.
No, ain't nothing.
Hold on.
Listen.
Order, Mr. Chairman. That's beneath even.
Yeah, again, guys, I disagree with the way that Marjorie Taylor Greene has handled herself in the past in Congress. Again, and this remark is no different. She shouldn't have said that. You don't say that in Congress. There's a certain decorum. There's a certain way you present yourself. And again, by telling somebody else, your fake eyelashes are in the way. Again, that's the remark that you would hear with two, bitches arguing back and forth at some event, some nightclub, some issue going on between two women after hours at Denny's. You don't hear that in the halls of Congress. That's kind of a catty remark. But that's not the worst thing you heard in Congress that day. It's not even close. But again, just imagine that, again, you go back in time and you tell somebody from 20, 30, 40 years ago, this is going to be Congress. They would laugh at you. They would laugh. Because here is what Jasmine Crockett said back.
This Miss Greene for 4 minutes and 21 seconds.
Mr. Chair, point of order.
Who's?
It's me.
Miss Crockett.
I'm just curious, just to better understand your ruling. If someone on this committee then starts talking about somebody's bleach blonde, bad built butch body, that would not be engaging in personalities, correct?
A what now?
Chairman, I make a motion to strike those words.
I don't think that's
Hold on.
I'm trying to find clarification on what quality.
Chairman, motion to strike those
I had no idea
words.
what you just said.
We're not gonna do this. Look, you guys earlier literally just
You just voted to do it. You just voted to do it.
Order.
I'm trying to get clarification. Look at calm down. No, because this is what y'all do. So I'm trying to get
Miss Crockett,
clarification.
you're not recognized. Miss Crockett.
I can't hear you with your yelling.
Don't want
calm
me
down.
To be,
Can you please calm down?
Don't tell me to calm down.
Calm down.
Because y'all talk noise and then you
You're
can't
out of
take
control.
Because if I
Look, Chairman,
come and talk
take a
about
break
her,
for 5
y'all
minutes?
gonna have a problem.
Mr.
Order.
Chairman.
All right,
Sorry.
Chair.
I don't know why
Okay.
you're
Order.
acting
Chair
like
now
that.
recognizes
Not cute.
Miss Greene for 4 minutes.
If you were to go back in time so many years and say, this is what Congress will be like in 2024, they would laugh at you. They would laugh. I mean, really. So Jasmine Crockett says in return to Marjorie Taylor Greene, she says, she has a bad built butch body. Really? I'm not saying what Marjorie Taylor Greene said was right. But, well, actually it was right in a way. She does appear to have big fake eyelashes, but that's not right to say in Congress. No, not at all. But Jasmine Crockett comes back and says, you have a bad built butch body. Again, you can't make this shit up. You really can't. But then she goes on and she says, you don't tell me to calm down. You don't tell me to be quiet. That's what you folks do. That's what you do to us. You insult us and you tell us to calm down when we get upset. Again, you can't make up what just happened. You can't make this stuff up. Again, it's better than anything written. It's better than any SNL sketch from 30 years ago. I mean, it really is. Again, I'm sorry, but ghetto trash. That's all that was. That's all Congress is turning into. And if you really want me to be honest, the more women we have, the worse it gets. I mean, really, on both sides of that, the more women we seem to get, the worse it gets. And especially among the Democrats. Especially because, again, they seem to be friend girls that get all upset. You can't say that about me. What you mean? Yeah. Stuff seems to get really, trashy when you get certain people in there. And no, I'm not being racist. I'm not talking about color. I'm talking about a sense of class. And again, it seems to go downhill, especially among the female Democrats. But guys, AOC decided to chime in over Marjorie Taylor Greene's remarks. Here's what she said.
Dare you attack the physical appearance of another person? Are your feelings hurt? Her words down. Aww. Oh, girl, baby girl. Oh, really? Don't even play. Baby girl? We are going to move and we're going to take your words down.
Girl, baby girl. You don't say that. We're going to take your words down. Really? This, again, is adding more shit onto the pile. I mean, nothing but trash. Nothing but ghetto-ass trash. Again, if there was ever a reason anyone ever needed to say, hey, look, women should not be in politics. They should not be in Congress or whatever. This would be it. And again, we've seen numerous examples of this. And we have seen more men becoming this way too. And we've seen this over the last so many years. I mean, again, if you went back in time to when I was a kid, went back, let's say 40 years in the past, and said, this is going to be the way things are 40 years from now, they would laugh. They would literally laugh. They would say, there's no way in hell that would ever be allowed. And they would say, oh, yes, it will be. Because if you say something, then you're racist. You're sexist. You can't say a word about that. You can't say nothing to nobody about nothing critical of women or black people, or especially black women. But that's where we are. And again, this stuff is kind of normal. I mean, it really is. That's kind of the way things are now. We need to take a lesson from history. Again, I'm not saying things were the best years ago. I mean, I'm not saying that. But they were better than what is there now. I mean, again, it's like a competition between two special needs kids. And AOC, she gets in there. And of course, we know this girl is like sub 75 IQ. I mean, nothing but trash. And guys, I'm going to show you that Congress, the men, they don't seem to be able to control what's happening. Watch this.
Ms. Greene agrees to strike her words.
I believe she was apologizing. No.
Okay, hold on. Then after Mr. Perry's going to be recognized, then Ms. Greene
I'm not apologizing.
Well,
then okay, reserve the right to object. I am not apologizing.
Now let's go. Come on, guys.
Why don't you debate me?
Mr. Chairman, the minority.
It's self-evident.
You're not.
Yeah, you're not. You don't have enough intelligence.
Chair recognizes Mr. Perry.
Okay, move to strike the. I move to strike the lady's words.
I would like
the lady's words again.
But that's two requests to strike.
Oh, they cannot take the words.
There's another motion to strike her words again. Please
right,
get your members under control.
Here's the correct priority. Ms. Greene, do you agree to unanimous consent to strike your words?
I repeat again for the second time. Yes, I'll strike my words, but I'm not apologizing.
I mean, could you imagine the trash that would be that debate? They wouldn't talk about actual issues of anything. It would be, look at you. Look how ugly you are. Well, guess what? Look how stupid you are. Well, you're stupid and ugly. Well, you're ugly and stupid. Take that. That's where we are. That is what we have devolved into. Again, I've never said that women should not be a part of politics or Congress or, anything. But again, over that time, since more women over the years have gotten involved with this, we have devolved. We have become worse. Now, I'm not saying it's the fault of women, but I am saying that we are trying to prop certain people up to be successful in this country at the expense of reason, of decorum, of values. We are propping certain people up, certain types of people up. That's what we are doing. And we are losing. The whole country is losing. Because we are trying to put people in power that should not be in power. And what we are doing, we have devolved so much from, the music from so many years ago that now we have become that music. I remember when I was a teenager, when they first brought the parental warning label on tapes and CDs, on music. And now we have actually become that in Congress, in politics. We have become that. And it's like, that was one argument years ago I understood to some degree on a few things that Trump said. I understood to a certain degree. But then I understood that Trump again, he's having to fight back against this stuff. He is having to open his mouth and say, nope, that's a bunch of bullshit. And I'm going to say it right here, that we are trying to prop up the wrong people. We are trying to prop up certain people like Jasmine Crockett, like AOC, who again, the two of them put together could not figure out how to screw in a light bulb. But they elect them because they're cool, they're hip. They're black and brown. You know, they're Democrats, they're female. They're looking out for you. No, they're not. They're not looking out for anybody but themselves. And again, that's going to be the downfall of the United States. You're looking at it right there. And Marjorie Taylor Greene, again, I agree with her on most issues. I do. But I don't agree with this Katie type talk when it comes to the halls of Congress. But guys, man, if you would, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Thanks. You son of a